What's going on, everybody? It's your boy TJTheRealist back at it again with another video. And right now, we got this old booty sniffing freak that looked like a character from Zootopia Part 2. And we're about to see what he got going on. Let's check it out.
A registered sex offender goes viral when he's caught in the act sniffing a woman from behind.
But I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what the actual
But officials say years after that incident, he's back at it again. This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner. Hey, by the way, there's a reason Law and Crime is the go-to spot for true crime content. Just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest personal injury law firm. They have more than 1,000 attorneys and have recovered $25 billion from more than 500,000 clients. In the past few months alone, a client in Florida received $12 million when insurance offered just $350,000.
Let's get to the point of why y'all clicked on this video.
Twice in 2 months for, you might have guessed it, sniffing women's butts, something that he's allegedly done repeatedly since 2021. In August of 2023, TikTok creator Michaela Witter went viral after she posted this video on social media.
It's day 20 of 100 days of solo dates, and today we're going to Barnes & Noble and getting Starbucks. Except I ended up being...
Y'all gotta be careful with these TikTokers. Like, these are some weird ass women. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she's not a victim in this situation, but these women are weird. So all you dudes, y'all be careful with these TikTokers that do shit like this. They are some of the worst women walking the planet. They're just weird.
Stalked and violated the entire time. So I get to Barnes & Noble and get my Starbucks. I'm super excited to look at books, but this is the area that it started. I was in this corner for a while and I noticed a guy was staring at me through that little hole, and I couldn't tell if I was being paranoid or if he was just reading a book and he just happened to be in that little corner. Anyways, it felt like anywhere I moved, he kept following me. So I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything or do anything to me. But I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what the actual And the whole time I'm thinking I'm fine because he hasn't said anything or touched me or anything. But then you notice that he goes over and does the same thing to this girl. And he'll crouch down low and pretend like he's doing something and then smell? I don't know. And the whole time I'm wondering why he's always around me. But this was our interaction.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I was so freaked out when I turned around and saw him literally under me, so freaking close to me. So I decided to tell the front desk.
He's a really creepy guy. He has like these red beads and he's like pretending like he's tying shoes, and I think he's like smelling people. Maybe like around there.
We'll let the manager know.
Thank you.
And then I try to walk to my car as fast as possible because I don't want to run into him.
So I'm leaving now, but I just watched the video back because I was trying to figure out what he was doing so close to me, and it freaked. Like, I'm so disgusted and I feel like really violated, even though he didn't touch me, but it just feels really gross and weird. And then I went up to the front to tell the lady because I didn't want him to do that to other people. And then as I was telling her, he was leaving. And so all she said that she could do was just tell the manager. I waited around a little bit because I didn't want to run into him. And I couldn't even focus. Like, I wanted to get a book, but then I was just like, my anxiety was just like really bad. And like, also I just felt like really grossed out. So I just left as soon as I could.
The man who was crouching...
First of all, if you wanted to get a book, you would just you would have walked up in there and got a book. You know, you wouldn't be recording. Why are you recording all this shit anyway? Not saying she's not a victim, because I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. No, she's definitely a victim. This guy is a fucking creep. But this TikTok shit is just so weird to me. Like, if you wanted to go up in there and get a book, go up in there and get your damn book and walk up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this, you gotta set the camera up to show you looking through books and all that. You know what I'm saying? You just so happen to catch this creep behind you, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. You know what I mean? So we're not taking that away. That is a good thing. But these damn TikTokers are just so weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But this guy right here is a clown. Glad he got caught. He clearly got like a fetish or something like that, where he's walking around sniffing booties of women that he more than likely finds attractive. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what's going on.
behind her was later identified as 38-year-old Khalees Crowder. What's scary is Michaela told ABC7 Eyewitness News that since she posted the video, more women came forward with similar experiences from that exact same man. She told the outlet, "I'm glad I did catch it on camera because now so many people have come to me saying that they recognize the guy, that the same thing happened to them. At least his name is out there, his face is out there, so people can be aware and cautious." Michaela posted her TikTok on August 8th of 2023. Less than a week later, police officers in Glendale, California announced they arrested a man believed to be peeping and prowling at a local home. Police said at the time, quote, "In the most recent incident, Crowder is accused of peeping into the occupied residence of a Glendale family. The family, including children, were at home at the time of the incident. Glendale police patrol officers were quickly dispatched, and the Detective Bureau continued their investigation this week." So about a week after allegedly sniffing behind Michaela, Khalees Crowder was charged with one count of loitering with intent to commit a crime. He was held on a $10,000 bail. Then the wife of former Lakers star Robert Horry took to Twitter saying that their family also came across Khalees Crowder. In a tweet Candace Horry wrote in response to Michaela's video, she said, quote, "This is so upsetting. This man stalked my teenage daughter at our home over 10 years ago. He went to jail only to come out and continue the same behavior. Thank you for putting the word out that he is back. He needs to be put away for good." Ultimately, that wouldn't happen in the 2023 incidents either. Khalees pleaded no contest to the peeping and prowling incidents, so he was ordered to spend 60 days in jail. Then he was later released. But he was back at it again this year. On July 22nd, officers responded to a Nordstrom rack in Burbank, California, after getting reports of an individual roaming through the women's department and sexually harassing a female customer. Once officers arrived, Khalees reportedly left the store, but he was tracked down to a nearby Walmart and taken into custody. Eventually, he was released. Then officers booked him again on August 20th for allegedly doing the exact same thing. The August incident reportedly took place at a Walgreens. Because of his repeated history, plus Khalees being a registered sex offender, this time around, he was held without bail. In September, Khalees was ordered to serve 135 days in the Los Angeles County Jail after admitting to violating his parole, meaning he could be out of jail right around the new year. I'm joined now by former federal prosecutor Nima Rahmani. Nima, thank you so much for joining me.
I'm telling you right now, this is mental illness. You know what I mean? But yeah, get his ass up out the streets. You know what I mean? You don't need people going through things. Let me pause. She look funny.
And Nima, this case is
That's better. But yeah, you gotta get these people off the street. You know what I mean? They're creeps. Get them the help they need. You know what I mean? They don't need to be out in public. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy TJ the Realist. And like I said, these people that be having these mental issues, these weird kinks and stuff like that, they can't control it. They can't control it. And you know, I'm pretty sure if it was somebody like Justin Bieber or somebody like Justin Timberlake or somebody like that, she would definitely allow, or Chris Brown, right? She would allow that person to sniff her ass at any time. But guess what? You're not one of them dudes. You are some random creep that don't know this woman. Listen, let me tell you something, fellas. Do not sniff asses of the women that you do not get permission from. If you don't have permission, do not sniff her ass because you could go to jail. You know what I mean? So make sure that, you know, the woman actually rocking with you so you could, you know what I'm saying, have the permission to go down south, if you know what I mean. But this dude is clearly a creep. You know what I'm saying? He deserves to get wherever he has coming to him. If I knew this woman or if this was like my relative or a sister, I would try to find him and whoop his ass. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy TJ the Realist. New videos coming soon. Do not be out there sniffing booty.